We are in Burkina Faso, fellas. Burkina Faso. Always, I know when you hear that name, you feel some type of way, right? You must admit it. It's a very inspiring country. Things are moving to the right direction. I mean, from building roads, hospitals, bringing in tomato plants, developing infrastructure to do liver transplant. This president right here is doing a tremendous job. Now, not limited to that, they brought in 60,000 high school graduates to enroll them in something very interesting. Congratulations to them. 60,000 as part of a civic value, national unity. The youth engagement of Burkina Faso has launched a compulsory patriotic immersion program. Compulsory, no more running away. Compulsory patriotic immersion program. Meaning they need to sit down and listen about patriotism. You need to love the country whether you like it or not. Yes, you've got to love the country whether you like it. 60,000 kids. I mean, these are kids that come from school. They're not stupid, okay? So they have a little bit of a brain that's functional. They have to sit down like this. Look at this guy. Okay, let's watch.
What we expect is, moreover, exactly what is in the program. We expect from this immersion a quality training for work, a training that will allow us to cast out ruthless ideas. We expect that all of Burkina Faso, all the youth, will be patriotic because it is through patriotism that we can build. Burkina Faso, and I give you even more than that. I even felt like forcing myself to go and destroy the enemies because what they were saying really touched us deeply. And we are ready. Even right now, I think the comrades, everyone is ready. We are ready to be patriots. And already we have made the commitment to never betray the homeland. And we are ready for the homeland, no matter what sacrifice it takes.
You can see this kid is very hard, okay? He wants to go to war because he loves this country. And this is great. I know it may feel like brainwashed. Yeah, of course, you gotta be brainwashed to something. The religion you believe in is because you brainwashed into that religion. I'm sorry, we hate the word brainwash. The way you behave, you've been brainwashed by your parents too. I'm telling you. You know, things you tolerate, you've been brainwashed. So being brainwashed is just part of life. You need to be brainwashed either to the negative or the positive. You make a choice. Are you going to be brainwashed into loving the country, loving the people, fighting for them, giving your life for your family, or being brainwashed into becoming a coward and running to foreign lands forever? As you can watch this screen, you can see those kids sitting on the ground. That shows you one thing, okay? These kids are, number one, humble. Number two, they are committed to the nation. Even though they say it's compulsory patriotic immersion. Compulsory sounds harsh, but patriotic is family. It belongs, you know. I mean, if you look at a leader that Ibrahim Traoré is, how can you not be patriotic? Like I always say, you know, the nation is defined by the leader. The leader, if he's a serious human being, you'll see the people being serious. Some of the countries here where people respect themselves, it's because their leaders respect themselves. If the leaders does not respect himself, you see people of the country do not respect themselves. If you see a country that's corrupt, in most cases, look at the leader. He's the most corrupt human being. Now, Traoré is showing the way in a different direction. You can see the passion in that boy's eyes. He said, I'm ready to go fight because of the leadership. Well, China went through brainwash too. The brainwash was positive. Trust me, it's necessary sometimes. I mean, after World War II, China was poor as any African country. Look at them today. They went through brainwash, a lot of it, into getting them into agriculture, science, learning, building, constructing. They are a very strong, powerful nation today. You can't play with a Chinese person in the street. It'll remind you that you're from Africa. I'm sorry, that's the truth. I went to Tanzania lately here on something very interesting. You know what happened? Got to the airport, tried to get into, you know, when you put your bag to go through security checks and stuff. There was a bunch of Chinese, like maybe 16 Chinese. One of them just came with his stuff, like way behind us. He came with his trolley, calling his friend, come. They were passing all Africans. Like they are more important. And Africans are looking like this. Come, he took his bag and wanted to come in front of me. So I looked at him like, dude, no, come back here. Go back to the... So he's like, oh, this one is not for me. Yeah, I could say, this one is... Yeah, I saw them go to this one, yeah. Because no, you can't pass here. Because they have self-esteem, a strong one. How? They got brainwashed into believing they're superior to you. So it's necessary to remind people that they're great. Let's watch.
I think we need to take this mission seriously and remember everything they're going to say so we can put it into practice when we're out there.
We're ready for the homeland. We're ready for anything. Yes, even if we don't eat there, we're ready.
It touched my heart.
We have the best president in Africa. We're the best.
The future of a nation is in the investment into the kids. It's people like this. It's not like some other country like Cameroon. Look at Cameroon. The president is 92 years old. Okay, and he's still going to go through elections. He wants to stay president. And if you see all of the people that are influential, look at all these people. I think the number one of parliament is he's also a grandfather of the police, I believe, of the army, that's what it is. But you can't build a nation like that because things have changed. The mentality is different. Now, Burkina Faso is investing into the kids because they understand kids are very strong, warm bloods. They're ready. Here's the president talking. Let's watch.
I greet you and I congratulate you. I congratulate you on your success in this crucial exam of your academic and university journey. Some of you will surely join the civil service and work in the administration of our nation. Others will go into the private sector, but the vast majority will go on to study at various universities in our country. It is necessary to understand that our country is in a difficult situation. Therefore, we have decided to introduce you and provide you with a certain number of basics to face active life. This is how the Patriotic immersion was initiated, and you should be proud to be the first graduating class. The revolution needs new citizens who are patriotic, upright, and united. And during this immersion, you will learn many things. You will have to learn to be a true patriot, to never betray the motherland. You must understand where you come from, the past. Today, what is our revolution? And to build a future, what do you want for your country, for yourself, and for your family? You need to understand the past. Where do we come from? How did our ancestors manage to survive all the barbarity that came from elsewhere, aiming to exterminate them and seize their land? How did they fight to keep the lands we have today, Burkina Faso? You will need to understand the details of our past. What has Africa endured? What has Burkina Faso endured? And how did our ancestors manage so that we are here today as Burkinabe? Through this, you will understand. Today, the world, geopolitics. Why are human relations around the world so often marred by wars? And by so many other phenomena, which you cannot understand unless you are taught history. Today, our homeland is indeed currently at war. You need to understand where this war comes from. Why do we wage war? Why are these individuals attacking our homeland? All of this will be taught and introduced to you. The more you understand what you are experiencing, and now you must understand why we decided to embark on a revolution. What is a revolution? How can we understand that a revolution was necessary for us to succeed? We need to revolutionize our lives. We are far behind, and with the war, we need to move quickly, which means citizens of a new kind, highly disciplined, committed, patriotic, even to the point of the ultimate sacrifice. And through this, you will better understand how to envision your future, what you want for your country. Who wouldn't wish for that? Tomorrow, to have children who go to school for free, who will receive proper healthcare in their homeland, who will be properly nourished. That is the meaning of our commitment, and you must understand all of this, and that it is possible. If today we are at war and yet we are able to achieve so much in terms of development, it is because our homeland has potential that was surely poorly exploited before. And how can we prevent these resources from falling back into the hands of the imperialists? That is the meaning of the struggle. And you must understand all these factors. Many things will be taught to you. You will learn humility. You will have to share many things with your comrades. And you will learn to love your homeland, to never betray your homeland. The war of disinformation, which is being waged today by imperialism, by manipulation, it's you who are the targets. The youth, the future of the nation. And you must do everything possible to learn never to betray your homeland and not to let yourselves be recruited by these imperialists as spies. Because all their hope is to be able to recruit the youth, to turn you into spies to serve their own country, at the expense of your homeland, that is, to betray your country. They spread misinformation, they poison minds through the media, through social networks, through many different means. But you must therefore learn to distinguish between their manipulation and what you truly want to see for your country. That is why this immersion is welcome, and you must give your best to learn the basics of what patriotism really is. This will certainly continue throughout your life. Because the Farafina Black Team Institute, we are in the process of making it operational, and it will continue the same mission to keep guiding and teaching the youth about our history, our present, and what we can achieve in the future. So I wish you a wonderful time of learning.
Fellas, I'll always tell you the truth. You know me. I'll always bring it to you. When it's good, we'll talk about it. When it's bad, we'll talk about it. We also know that Mr. Ibrahim Traore is not liked by everybody. Okay, so there are groups of people that think he's not a nice person. He's a tyrant. He puts people in jail for no reason. Is this truth? We don't know. They say he unalived some ethnic groups. Is this truth? We don't know. But some people say those ethnic groups in most cases are the ones involved into terrorism. Is it true? I don't know. If it's true, is it all of them? Possibly not. Cannot be everybody. Now, do we have the proof? We don't. If we do have the proof, send us the proof so we can see. We'll talk about it. Send us the proof. But for now, the proof we have, for now, is the roads are being built, is disciplinary measures are being taken against anybody that breaches any good rules of the country. So if you drive through a traffic light, you're not going to jail anymore. They will take you, they will ask you to work in the street, clean the street, pick up the mud, pick up the trash for the entire day. Yeah, you go beyond the speed limits. No more tickets. No tickets. Come to the street, clean the street. Yes, clean the street. Empty the gutter. That's what you're going to do. That's going to teach you something mentally. Number two, you're going to offer something back to the community. Is this a good thing or not? Let me know how you feel about this. How can Africa learn from this country? I think we need to be humble enough to learn from one another. I know some African countries are more developed in terms of technology compared to others. But in terms of morality, civicity, we need to learn from one another. Let me know. Your contribution is very necessary. Fellas, YouTube say a lot of you guys watch videos, but you're not subscribed. And I still wonder why you're not subscribed by now. Please do subscribe. And before you leave, can I suggest you do this? It costs you nothing. We feel appreciated. God bless.